and welcome back. Today we're doing actually a special project. It's pink. I look good in pink, right? Yeah, it's pink. It's got the letter Z and a 350. That's right. Got a JDM Z. Z. Bam. Yeah, I got a Z. This one has been already tricked out. That is fucking low. This like, oh, let me see how big. 3 fingers. 3 fucking fingers. In other words, it's useless to go into parking lots. You can't go in there. But I'm thinking it's removable. This part right here. I think it's removable. If it is, we're gonna take it off because it's already lowered. It's got coilovers and it's been lowered a lot. So it's basically useless to go into anywhere, really. You can't even go to car meets because the car meets are in usually parking lots. It's like, anyways, parking lots are not exactly level when you go into the parking lot. So the rims are actually chrome, as you can tell. They're chrome, you know, but they sprayed them and they look kind of tacky now, like really tacky. So we're gonna put some brake fluid on them, get the chrome back. Maybe they look better chromed. If not, we'll do like a dark gray, but not black. You know, kind of like lighter dark of gray. This doesn't make any sense. Whatever. So they painted it pink. So like I said, I'm gonna look good in pink. It's got the whale tail. It's all JDM. It's got the little adapters right there. JDM. Everything's JDM. I'm having a problem where the guy said that they replaced the window, but they didn't do it right. So we have huge gaps right here. And look, it's hitting the frame of the car and this thing right here. So we're going to repair this. Not only that, the window actually needs to be programmed. When we turn off the ignition, it drops down to about here. So it goes, and it's basically a simple program. You press on the down button at the same time. There's a button that you press that's right about here. So you have to take the door panel off and press it at the same time as you're pressing the down button. And when it goes all the way down, you release it, and then it programs the window. The good thing about this, it was sprayed pink, but the door jambs they did. Look at all the door jambs. They're done. Leather. Okay, we know an upholstery guy. He said he would do it for really cheap. He's gonna redo the leather on this. So here and over there. That's my son's friend. He has a upholstery shop for automotive. So he does that. So he said, no problem. We've done plenty of Zeds. He goes, I've done many of them, and I'll give you a good price. So, and also, it's got the removable steering wheel. This is JDM, okay? It's JDM, official JDM. Removable steering wheel. It is automatic, and it's got the modern stereo plus a booming system plus a bass knob, so it booms. It booms. Not like mine, but it's loud enough that it's okay. So the car looks like it was sprayed once, pink, and then maybe years later it got resprayed the exact same color. So that's what I can gather from the overspray. I go, oh, this is a respray of a respray. No, you know what I mean. So the headlights are still freaking clear. So it's got the JDM hood. Why? She's got some fracturing happening right here. This is why I said it's a respray of a respray. See? They didn't even bother to fix that when they resprayed it. So, just cleaning, because they used to have tinted windows and it was all tacky on the inside. They didn't clean it, so I just cleaned both windows and the front, because apparently it looked like it had maybe another tint right here for the sun. You know, like a sun visor tint. They took it off and it looks like shit, so I was cleaning the windshield also. But everything is pretty good, except for when my daughter was getting here, she was driving it because it's her car. It's not mine. Yeah, you thought I was going to be driving pink, right? Ha! Nothing wrong with pink. I would have gone with hot pink. I mean, I'm just saying. She hit a pothole not a couple of miles from here because it's been raining so hard. And she literally bent the rim. Literally bent it. Just when she was a few miles away from home. She barely made it. She bent it right here also. It's bent. So we're going to have to investigate that. Maybe I can straighten out. Maybe. Probably. We'll just get a new one. We found some pesos. I think this is 1 peso. Yeah, this is... No, 2 pesos. No, 1 peso. This is 1 peso. They're not worth much anymore. But we're going to check it out. We're going to check out the coilovers. We're going to check, see how they're doing, see how the brakes are doing. And we're just going to go over it just so that I know that it's a safe car. So that way my daughter will be happy. All right. Whoever did this didn't know what the hell they were doing. I mean, look. I found the nut. Missing bolt right there. Missing bolt right there. Missing bolt right there. Missing bolt right there. It looks like it has to have something right there. Probably a bolt. One of these. Okay. But like I said, look, they actually sprayed it pretty good, so. Okay. Okay, so that's the nut for the window. I need to move it that way. And there's the nut right there. Again, I need to move it this way because it's like that much too far that way. Okay, so I was looking at the stereo system, and they're the cheapest. They use the cheapest stuff they could use. It is a Class D amplifier, so this fucker should boom. Look at the tip. Look at the tip on the white RCA. That little chrome stick fell off. All there's left is just the plastic. See? See the red one? See that? Okay, that thing is actually stuck over here. It's stuck in one of the RCAs. You can see it right there on the white one on the top. On the right one. Okay. It's there. They use the cheapest RCAs ever. Whew. Okay, so I'm going to have to fix that too. Okay. I'm searching for all the bolts that are missing on the door. Because they're missing. And I think I found all of them now. So I should be able to take this off, bolt it on properly, and then redo everything because it's not right. Everything's fucked up. The window regulators. This guy, these guys, this guy, they were not attached to the frame. You're supposed to attach them to the frame before you attach the window. Seriously, it was like that. So everything was jamming. Like it would only go to a certain point and then it would stop. Because it was all jamming. Oh my God. Oh, look at that. Ooh. Oh, that's not good. Probably because of the jamming that it was doing. It was probably twisting everything. Like a lot. We got everything back bolted the way it should be. Bolt, 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 bolt. So now the tracks are actually... They're actually bolted. They weren't bolted. They were just in there. And this is a guide so that, you know, you can't fuck up. Well, okay, this thing was like bent this way. So it couldn't go into the door. So I might have to fiddle with this shit. Like, I think that one's also bent. I have to straighten it out so that it slips in right there. And I believe the other one's here. Yeah, there. It just, yeah. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this back in, and I should be able to bolt in my window. I got some grease on it just to make sure. I greased the cables, and everything here has, you know, it's not missing anything anymore. I had to actually go into my stash of nuts and bolts to actually complete a full installation correctly because it was just missing a bunch of nuts and bolts. And not anymore. Anyways, this is the reset button right here. You push it as you're pushing down the button, and that will recalibrate your window once you get all the way down. So, yeah. So, let's go ahead and put this on. Let's see if it matches. Oh, I have a feeling those things are not going to match. I'm going to have to fiddle with this shit. Gotta put this one in first. There we go. He's better. Okay. It's not going in. So I know what's going on now. The window regulator that's in there, it's not for this car. Probably a newer model of the Z. And they got the wrong regulator. What's happening is the tracks are too long. They actually hit down here. And here. The two of them going down. The two of them going down like that. Okay. They're hitting at the bottom of the door. So what they did... Well, actually, they actually removed that bolt and this bolt. And they removed this one, which I had to do also. Same thing over here. I had to do that also. Just to push it back so that it slides below the pocket. This pocket right here. You see? Just that little much. That's all there's different. Same thing with this one. It hits right here. In order to make it go in, had to push that thing in so that it slides over down here. And now it doesn't reach. But this is hella tight, and that one's hella tight. I'm going to see if it works, but we're definitely going to have to order this correctly, the regulator, because it comes with the tracks. So if it comes with the tracks, it's going to be the correct one. So I'm going to see if I can make it work. I'm going to put the window back on. Okay, so basically, I'm at the maximum adjustment, and look. Okay, that's not going to work. So that means that there's definitely the regulator is not the correct regulator. Let me see how much that is. I might actually be able to buy it. Just as I suspected. Look at the extra length on those. Look at, it's got that much there, that much there. Yeah, it was never going to work. I don't know why they did this. Well, these were not that expensive, like $70. No, $60. At was it O'Reilly's? Yeah, O'Reilly's. No, AutoZone. Never mind, AutoZone. And they had it in stock, so there it is. I'm gonna swap it out, and this should go in smoothly now. This thing fits way better than those things. Okay, so now I'm gonna put it back. It just went poof right in. Those guide pins here and here. It just went thunk. Like I didn't have to fight with it like I was with those. It's just amazing when you have the right parts. Man, I didn't even know. I had to figure out this the hard way. Whoever did this, man. Whatever. Well, I bet he learned something out of this. So, yeah, never do this again. Okay, I'm going to put all the nuts and bolts and shit. Take two. I need to fix the horn. Oh, that's why. Okay, it's crushed. Perfect. Oh, this one takes a ground and a... I'll figure it out later. Shit. I'll figure it out later. I'll put it on the right way. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Looks good, right? Right. Wait, I need to push it down, otherwise it's... Okay, now it's locked. I forget, this is automatic. I keep wanting to shift it into neutral and, you know. Might need a new belt because it's screeching. Engine sounds great. The only check engine light that it has, it's the airbag. But guess why? Because there is no airbag here. So I would need to know If there's no, what do you call it, chip in the airbag, all I would need to know is the resistance that's in the sensors, and just put a resistor on those wires so that the airbag goes out. It's bypassing the shit. I used to do that a lot. Oh, yeah, look at it. She's ta-da! Fully functional. Everything works. And that reprogramming, there was nothing wrong with it. It was actually this thing that I guess it wasn't, like, maybe not connected correctly or something. And everything works now. Like watch. I'm gonna turn it off and then open the door, and it used to just go bzzz. It used to do that. Now it doesn't. So, oh man. Okay, this failed. Never mind, I'm stuck. Okay, let's get it over there. Who cares? I'm gonna have to fix that permanently. Oh, okay. I'm gonna set it up because we need to do an oil change on this thing. Okay, let me get out. Okay, like I thought something broke in here because this thing has been nothing but failures and failures here and there and everywhere. I thought this thing wasn't working. It turns out that I kind of accidentally locked myself in here. While the engine is running, I think it does an automatic lock, so you can't get out. So when I turn off the engine, it was still locked and I couldn't get out. So I was like, I opened out the window. There's no window. And I couldn't open the door. And I'm going, what the fuck? And I tried getting out through that door, and it's also locked. I go, what the fuck? I go over here. I hit the button, the lock button, and there you go. I'm still learning this car. This car is like, Jesus Christ, seriously. And this thing is a leg chopper. Look at, it's a leg chopper. Here it comes. Ow! Actually, hit me in the elbow. Okay, so I don't know what to do with that. Okay, there you go. It stayed. I was gonna open that thing up again and check the cables and everything, and thank God I figured this out because I'm stupid. We're gonna change the oil, and we have an exhaust leak right under here. It's got dual exhaust. Well, but then it merges to the rear. But right here is dual. Here's another one going on that side, and the one right here, where it connects to the catalytic converter, that exhaust blew out, so it has like a hissy low note. That's being caused by that. So let's go. Yeah. Oh, trying to get out of this is like trying to get out of a race car. It is tough. It's probably perfect for a very small individual. Of course, my daughter's not that small though. She's like 5'7" or 8. But whatever. Yeah, exhaust leak. We're gonna fix that right now. Other shit that I've noticed is the hood. Look at this, too far that way. So we have really weird gaps. Like, that's not bad. This is kind of and you can tell that, see, the gaps are, it needs to come forward. Forward number 5. Same thing with this, it needs to come forward. This is a funky gap right here and a little too much gap here. So everything needs to move this way and that way from this side, so that this side gets, that gap is too small. This gap is too big. So everything, somebody took this off to do this shit. Why? It's not even functional. Just ruined a perfectly good hood. Well, no, I could probably fix that, but I mean, do I really want to? No. Okay, so I'm not. So, yeah, I'm probably going to do that later, realign everything, just so it's a little bit better. But basically, we got it running. Runs great. This thing runs, oh my God, perfect on the road. It's perfect. Still holding air, that bent rim. You can't even tell anymore. Check it out. Because I gave it a light coat of paint, and I grabbed my sledgehammer right here, because this thing was like there was a flat area right here. And then this thing was like way over here. Well, you saw the previous video. You saw the earlier in the video. It like, yee. So I grabbed my sledgehammer and just went at it. It kind of strained it out. And then this kind of strained out. Then I just grabbed my Dremel and went over it to remove all the bumps and shit from the sledgehammer. And it doesn't look that bad. I am so proud of myself on that one. Looks like shit. Anyways. The paint is pretty good. Like this right here is pretty good. This is pretty bad. It's orange peel glue. All of the sides look perfect, like very minimal orange peel, but like the roof and that look like shit. Let me see the deck lid looks good, like very minimal orange peel. Very minimal orange peel on the bumper and everything, and the whale tail and everything. So it's not bad. It just, this definitely bothers me. It needs to be color sanded. And really that's about it, because we're thinking of replacing this. We already went for drives and it's just not working. It's not working out. I'm sorry. It looks cool. It's got street cred, but it's going chop. We're gonna either chop it from here, from there, and remove that bottom piece. That'll give us another 3 inches of clearance. So that'll be a total of 6. So this car should be able to go in and out of parking lots. And that's the thing. Yeah. I mean, because when I get here, this whole front end just scrapes. In my driveway, it's pretty standard. Like the flattest driveways you can have. And it's scraping. So let's get back to the thing. Pinky! We're done with Pinky pretty much. All we have to do is just get some brakes. And it's pretty much done, but brakes are, fairly warm, but they're still safe. We're done. I'm really sorry. I'm not like showing you stuff. How to finish it and all that stuff, because my daughter is actually involved in the repair, and she does not want to be on YouTube video. She doesn't want to be on video or photographs or anything like that. So I have to respect, her wishes. So every time like I don't finish videoing and it's like, ta-da, it's fixed, right? It's because she was very involved in actually repairing whatever it was we were working on. I will tell you this though, for the very first time, my daughter, who showed zero interest in cars, is basically a car girl now. She's like, whoa, okay, this is interesting. She's doing an oil change by herself. She's helping me with the window alignments and stuff like that, and just a lot of stuff she's involved. All right, I'm out.